My name is Aaron Moss. I'm a senior here at Indiana State University. I'm on the baseball team, and my major is applied medicine on the pre-physical therapy track. I chose Indiana State because of, one, the prestigious physical therapy program that we have here, and just with talking with Coach Hannes and the baseball team here, and the rich tradition that they have, I thought it was a great fit for me, along with the scholarship that I received from the university. Playing baseball growing up, I had a lot of arm problems, so I went to physical therapy quite a few times when I was about 10, 11 years old, and I kind of fell in love with the profession at a young age. And when Coach Hannes reached out to me and said that Indiana State had PT school and a PT program here, I liked everything about it, and I think that going to those as a kid kind of drove me to want to be a physical therapist when I got older. The ultimate goal is to go to PT school and become a physical therapist, hopefully open my own practice, but I want to stay on the sports side for sure. I mean, I've played baseball and football and basketball growing up, and I played baseball up until now. 22 years old, been playing since I was 6 or 7. So I want to stay in sports as long as I can and just be around the game and help people as much as I can. And that's the biggest thing that physical therapists do, is help people, and that's all I want to do as soon as I graduate. SAC, I also received the President's Scholar Award when I first got here, and I'm a part of the Honors College, and I mean, those are great groups to be a part of, because you get to, I like to call it networking. You get to network with people that you wouldn't meet every day, and I think it's a great way to gain some relationships that you wouldn't have if you hadn't been in there or you hadn't gone to some events. And yeah, like you said, a SAC representative now, and I think SAC is a really cool thing for student athletes because it makes the experience that much more enjoyable. One of my favorite ones that we've ever done is the tree planting. I want to say this was last fall around Halloween. The team went out and planted a bunch of trees around Terre Haute and around the community, and I think that was one of the more fun experiences that I've had doing community service, just because you're with 30 of your best friends and you're just planting trees on a cold day and you're having a ton of fun. And I think community service is great for not only a team but for the community in general. And with the President's Scholarship, that's something that they require me to do, and I think that it's an awesome thing to do if you haven't done it. But I love it, and planting trees was definitely my favorite. I mean, it's just something that you don't do very often as an athlete, is just go out and plant trees, and it was a blast.
Gotta ask, and this is more from my personal curiosity, sycamore trees, or were they other trees?
I think there were some sycamore trees, but I think there were an array of trees that we planted that day. Academics is important because I think that creates a path for the future, no matter what you have going on in sports or in your personal life or whatever you do for fun. I think that if you focus on academics and you have success in academics, then that creates a much better future, a much better path for you as you get older and as you graduate and you go on with life. Obviously, it's very important for me. I think that it creates relationships and friendships, and you go through struggles that you wouldn't have gone through if you were just a student or just an athlete. And I think it helps you prepare for life, because life is going to throw so many things at you that you're not prepared for, and sports and school does that on its own. And I think it creates a different environment, but it prepares you for what's to come in life. The plan is to graduate, of course, graduate in the spring. After that, I would love to go to PT school, whether that be here or somewhere else, but go to PT school, graduate from there, work my way up, start doing physical therapy, hopefully in the sports world. If not, that's fine, but work my way up, open my own practice, and just help people any way I can. obviously, when you first start playing a sport, your goal is to go professional. And I was a 6-year-old kid with a big dream of going to play pro ball. And I mean, the dream is still alive. The dream is very well still alive. But when you reach a certain age, you start being a little more realistic with yourself, and you think, okay, what do I want to do if that doesn't work out? And I think Plan B for me was always to be a physical therapist. As soon as I went to physical therapy at 10 with arm problems, that was always Plan B for me, was to be a physical therapist, and I'm on the journey, you could say.